Hi everyone, and welcome to our video tutorial today on how to complete arrivals and departures in your new book system. Before we get into this process, I would just like to highlight a few shortcuts that you're able to utilize to get to these areas. On your front desk page here, you'll see that you can actually add your arrival and departure gauges, which are shortcuts that take you to your full check-in and check-out lists. We also have some tiles that we can place on here which actually display your list of bookings that are due to arrive. So you can see their names, where they're due to stay, and you actually have shortcuts to go directly to the check-in of that booking or the check-out of that booking. If you're interested in configuring that, you've got the options icon in the top right, and you simply just need to add those in under the tab configuration for gauges and tiles. Once you make your changes, simply save and they'll be added to your front desk page. In addition to that, your today's summary, which is pinned in your favorites on the left, also allows you to have your due for arrival or due to depart list available. The best thing about the favorites is that this bar is on every single page that you're on, so it's a really quick way to get to those areas of new book super quick. If we're wanting to check a booking into new book, if we click due for arrival, that is going to take us to the arrival list for the current day. You'll see it tells us a summary of how many bookings are due to check in. We also have a search bar which can be used to refine our list of bookings if somebody is arriving, especially if we have a large list. You'll also see that each booking, when you hover, will advise if there's any notes, additional guest details if we need to contact them, where they're going to be staying, if their room is actually clean or dirty, which can be clearly identified by the colors as well, and the warning sign or the success sign. Arrival and departure dates, booking client account balance, which can assist in advising whether they owe us money on arrival or not, and what their actual booking status is. If we want to complete a check-in, simply click on the check-in button on the right, and that will take us to our check-in screen where we simply need to confirm that all of the details are correct. If we did need to make a change to this reservation for any reason, in the right we can edit the booking and adjust our details where necessary. If you do need to update the guest information upon arrival, you've also got the edit guest icon so that you can update their personal contact information upon check-in. If the guest wanted to confirm the full cost of their stay, you will see this listed here. And if we scroll down, if they do not have anything outstanding, they will have a $0 green balance down below. If we don't need to take any payment, all we can do is select confirm check-in in the top right corner, and that booking will automatically update to arrived, and you'll receive a success message advising it has been checked in. If we need to complete another arrival for the day, we can simply use our today's summary and head back to our due for arrival list. This time we have John Doe that's arriving into a cabin, which we can see is clean here. On the right, I can see the red debit amount on his account, which indicates he owes money and that he has an unconfirmed status. To check him in, very much the same process. Click on the check-in button. This time it will show the red text in the top indicating he owes money. We can see the total cost of his stay is $1,050, and in the bottom right corner we can also see that there is a $1,050 debit amount sitting there that is owed to us. So to take payment, we simply click on the red payment box, and that is where we're going to see the amount we're receiving and then the method of how we've actually processed that. So if we're manually taking a cash payment from him today, we would select cash and simply save to receipt that we have taken that money. And the last step is to again complete the check-in by selecting confirm check-in in the top right. Because I took an actual payment, you'll notice this time it does direct us to the receipt page where we can print this off or potentially send it to him. Otherwise, if we head back to view the booking, you'll notice that his arrived status has also been updated. When it comes to completing a departure, they are the exact same process in the new book system. Again, clicking on today's summary, this time heading to your due to depart list. You'll notice on the right hand side we have our checkout button. Once we click this, again, it's just confirming all of their details, how long they've stayed for, do they owe any money, and if they do, receipting that. Otherwise, confirming the checkout, and that's going to change that booking status from arrived to departed. If you are wanting to complete a bulk departure or a bulk arrival, on your arrivals list or departures list, You will notice the bulk tick boxes on the left-hand side. Simply select these, and with those selected bookings, update the details and change the booking status to departed and then confirm. And that will check all of those out of the system in bulk for you. On each due to depart list or due for arrival list, you also notice the settings that are displayed down the bottom where you can adjust the day of the week that you're wanting to look at. You can also choose to display the output of the list in a different format. So if you are wanting to print this off, change it to PDF, or if you're wanting to export, you can also adjust to CSV or Excel. That does bring us to the end of our video tutorial today on how to complete arrivals and departures within your new book system. If you do require any support, please do not hesitate to reach out.